Hello and welcome to Big Nim Numismatics. Today I'm going to be going over my latest NGC submission. This was an economy submission I sent in early September, and this is early November, so a little less than 2 months. My last NGC only took 1 month, but that was the standard submission, so twice as expensive, twice as fast. So let's see what kind of grades we got back. Now this was really like leftover coins from double mint sets that really it was just going to be a lot easier to sell once they were graded, and I'd get a little bit more money once they were graded. So I wasn't expecting any special grades or anything, so let's get right into it. So here we have a 1958 Franklin half dollar, great luster, and I mean not a lot of chatter. Toning wise, it's not the most attractive. It's net neutral. Not really going to affect the grade. Definitely not going to help it though. Great luster overall. Not a lot of hits. Got decent bells, but not full. So MS66 isn't bad. It's a great looking coin. It's about $80, I think, at the moment. Maybe it's a bit lower than that, 60 to 80. Here's another coin. You can see the blue hue from the double mint set toning. Great cartwheel luster. This one has immaculate fields. Again, the reverse is like a net neutral, not really helping it at all. These bell lines are a lot stronger though. So we got MS66 full bell lines. Great looking coin. Whoever owns this next will be very happy with it. Next, wow, this is really nice. Great luster. It's got a fingerprint on it from the double mint set in the bottom right. Just a really eye-appealing coin. I did not check if this was a type A or B reverse, so I will do that after I conclude this video. Really nice fields. Only an MS66. Really flashy. I'm pretty sure the fingerprint held it back from a grade. This is really nice, and doesn't have that pop for a 7 on a Washington quarter. We have yet another half dollar. I think this is the most attractive toning wise. You can tell which ones were oriented which ways. So this was face up, and this was bell up in the set. Great flash. Overall, this set was like pretty pristine, but not good enough. The bells weren't full enough. They weren't full bell line, and for me to justify sending to PCGS, especially with the turnaround times. So we got another MS66. That's great. So we're 3 for 3 on 6s for the Franklin halves. this is the best Washington quarter, in my opinion, from the set. It's just really, really eye-appealing. Some of you may not like the kind of splotchy towards the obverse, but reverse, I mean, the greens and the yellows with that luster, it's awesome. Just a really, really nice coin. And another MS66. So far, we've had 5 coins, all come back MS66. Break it up here. The proof 1950 Washington quarter. First glance, this is like a 67. However, if you turn it this way, you'll see the hairlines in the field. So usually my go-to grade is if there's hairlines, they're only one-sided, and it's not really distracting, you know, like this, you can hardly see them, is like a 64. So this is a nice 64. It's just a lot easier to sell proof coins once they're slabbed, regardless of what grade they actually come back. Here's another quarter, 1958. This one's got like a gentle steel color to it. Not really colorful. Luster's not nearly as good as the other ones, but the fields are pretty clean. So another MS66. Second to last coin. I had a previous video on this coin. It should pop up in the top right of your screen. I believe it was titled, Should you conserve coins before you send to PCGS or not? And this was in a Rattler, MS64, and it had just unattractive dark toning everywhere except the little crescent tone on the top here. And it had really flashy fields, not deep enough to be PL, but this is just like a standard, really nice San Francisco coin. You can see the reverse. So this was more a conservation test more than anything, and I really wanted to help the coin out. So I was very pleased that I got an MS65. This is a 1 grade bump. And the toning, really attractive. Overall, decent coin. And finally, this was another coin. I purchased this at the Ohio State Coin Show. This also had really dark toning on the obverse. You can kind of see what's left of it. It didn't bake the coin, but it certainly is not a good looking obverse. So unfortunately I couldn't save this one, and it's still in an MS64 holder. I'm glad it didn't downgrade, but just a bit unsatisfied that this coin could not be completely fixed. So overall, I was very pleased. I mean, for 20 bucks a coin to send in, 2 months is a great turnaround time. The grades were great. I don't disagree with any of them. The one that I do think is extremely nice is this 1957, just because the reverse is so spectacular. But the obverse kind of kills it from a 7. So overall, I'm definitely leaning towards NGC, especially with their new picture service. I mean, it doesn't really make sense anymore to send to PCGS unless it's a very expensive coin where, you know, an MS66 versus MS66, they kind of grade the same way in some series, and you're going to get a lot more at PCGS, or maybe like a circulated coin, like an AG3 1916D Mercury at PCGS brings a lot more than NGC, even though, I mean, they're pretty much the exact same. So it's really only going to be Blast White, really, really nice coins I send to PCGS. They have a better product and service overall. I mean, their holders are much more eye-appealing, I guess, if you want to call it. They send boxes all the time to protect the coins. The box I got was pretty smashed when I got it from FedEx, and they don't send boxes. So I think NGC, in order to capitalize off of PCGS's long turnarounds, is to start with the boxes. And there's another player in the game. CAC has announced it will start grading coins instead of just stickering them. I will have a video on that in a few days, as well as what I think will happen. So be sure to tune into that. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. Please like and subscribe, and comment below what you'd like to see in the future from me. Thanks. Have a great day.